All right, well, congratulations on the film.
Thank you very much.
Tell me, for the benefit of my radio listeners who haven't read the book, like all three of them, in your own words, what this is about.
Yeah, I mean, the Hunger Games itself is basically this this futuristic world where the government that has taken over the country or become the U.S. is called Pan Am, and basically every year they select a random boy and girl from each of these districts to fight in the Hunger Games until there's only one survivor remaining. And the story kind of follows Katniss Everdeen and her struggle to survive and get back to her family and kind of find out where her loyalties lie. And my character Peeta comes into play. He's from the same district as her, and he gets selected to go into the games. And they kind of have this unlikely sort of romance throughout the story.
And why do you think this has really grabbed people in the way that it has? I mean, I see the element of romance, which, appeals to some people.
Of course.
But there's also action. There's all kinds of stuff going on here. But it goes beyond that. I mean, people love these books in a way that, they love the Twilight books, they like the Harry Potter books, but, there's not that many books that inspire this kind of love. So what do you think it is?
I think it's a lot of things. I think that, first and foremost, I think Suzanne Collins is an extremely talented writer. I think that she has found the ability to create this kind of interesting futuristic world that parallels ours today in some respects. People can connect with that and kind of see reflections of our own world in that, as well as, I think that she's realized that teenagers and young people these days are so advanced that they don't need to be spoon-fed story, they don't need to be talked down to, and that's why I think that it's transcended generations, is because the books aren't age-specific, I feel like. And that, to me, is a huge part of it. Also, the characters are extremely dynamic. I think that they're very interesting, and anytime you have a story that's good, you have to have characters that you care about, and I think that Katniss is an extremely powerful character that you want to see survive, and you want to see her make it through these games.
Well, I think that the books and the movie specifically doesn't spoon-feed you information. A lot of it happens in her head. A lot of it happens sort of, around, and it allows you to make connections on your own.
Exactly.
And I think that makes it a better movie.
100%. I think that a lot of times movies underestimate the audience, and they try to make it for the lowest common denominator. And I think that Suzanne and Gary Ross both know with storytelling that when you have a story that's as powerful, it can kind of speak for itself. And people, you have to give them credit, and especially with today's day and age, like I was saying, kids are so advanced with Twitter and Facebook and Google. They can find out anything they want at the drop of a hat. I have a little brother who's almost 16, and I talk to him like he's my age, and people who are 10 years older than me talk to him like he's their age. So it's a very kind of globalized world, and not only that, but the maturity level people, I think, has raised a lot in the last few years.
Now, this movie is going to be huge. I don't think that there's any question about that. And you've been doing this for a long time. You've been in very successful movies before, but this is a different realm.
For sure.
Are you kind of prepared for what's probably going to happen? Or can you allow yourself to think about that?
You kind of can't help yourself but think about it some, and I've kind of had some first-hand experience with it now at this point, with different like fan events that we've gone to and things. Just seeing it firsthand has been mind-blowing. But it's one of those things where I don't know, I'm kind of just taking it day by day. I think that for me, as an actor, you want to become successful, and with that success sometimes comes a loss of anonymity. But at the same time, I just want people to see my movies and see my work, because that's why I do it, because I want people to be able to enjoy it. As far as like kind of getting stuck and known as one character, if there is any character I want to be known for, it's definitely this. I think that the books are extremely powerful, and the character is someone I really connect with.